Hey everyone, it's Emily back again for another video. This one is going to be a watch me work video where I'll be doing a glitter fade on a client. So she initially wanted a French nail, and we ended up going with a glitter fade baby boomer type nail. This is the first time I've done this style, so there are things that in hindsight I would change, and I'll let you guys know what they are. So once again, I have only been doing acrylic nails for a couple of months, so I'm definitely not qualified to teach or instruct. I'm just posting these videos to kind of help myself learn how to improve and see where I've made mistakes. And if you find any areas of improvement or any constructive criticism, please feel free to leave a comment down below. So with the primer, I am using the Naio Nails acid-free primer. CJP cannot send their primer to Canada yet as well. So I am using CJP products here. Living in Canada, they do not ship liquids here yet, so I just use the Naio Nails Max Adhesion Monomer with the CJP. So I heard that with CJP, it's best to work dry. Since I'm still fairly new, I need to practice my liquid to powder ratio, and you'll notice that I'm working quite wet here, so I need to improve on that. It definitely was a little bit challenging to have the acrylic too wet, and I had to do a lot of pushing it back into place. So something that I would do differently here is I started with the tip, and this is because with a traditional baby boomer, I think that's where you would start, so that's why I started here. But then I noticed that after putting the birthday suit on, the pink, it covered up a lot of the glitter, so I had to go back and add more glitter on top of the pink. So it became a little bit more bulky than I would like, but I was still able to, I still worked very thin, so it wasn't a huge problem. But if I hadn't, it would have been very bulky. So next time I do this, I would definitely start with the pink first from the cuticle and then go over with the glitter to make sure my set is kept thin. And then of course, after I am done with the glitter and the pink, I just go over the glitter with clear acrylic, also from CJP. So this is from the CJP Baby Boomer set. I find that set gave you the best bang for your buck. It was about 35 pounds, I believe, for 10 grams of each core powder they had available, and they have a lot, so it's a pretty good deal, I think, and a very good way to try out the product. And for the pink, I'm using Birthday Suit from CJP, and I believe the glitter is Angel Wings. So because both the Angel Wings and Birthday Suit is a core powder, I don't actually have to cap them, but to protect the glitter fade, I did cap the glitter only. I didn't need to cap the pink birthday suit. And I tried to cut off the parts where my head was in the way, so I'm sorry if my head is in frame and it's kind of some weird thing because you can see through my glasses. I have a very high prescription. And I'm trying my best not to touch the skin with my brush. I definitely need to work on that. Yeah, so here I put too much near the cuticle and my bead was too wet, so I had to use my brush to clean off the cuticle area, and this is definitely not something that is good because I'm touching the client's skin with the monomer, but again, I'm trying to not do that. I also didn't do a transparent base for this set because I know a lot of people do a transparent base and it makes it easy for them to change styles for future sets, but I find that every time I have a transparent base, I always file too much and it just breaks off the tip. So I always just end up having to use forms to sculpt anyway, so I decided not to do the transparent layer this time. And last time I did the transparent layer and made the nails quite bulky and it was hard for me to file down, so for now that I'm still learning, I'm just not going to be doing the transparent layer. I would normally also pinch the nails as well, but because this is a glitter fade and the way I've done it is I've done all the silver tips, the glitter tips, and then went on with the pink. I didn't want to pinch the nails when I just had the silver tip on because I didn't want to break them because it's a very thin layer. But I also couldn't pinch when I go back with a birthday suit because by that time the silver would have been hardened and I would have passed the prime time to pinch. If you can hear eating in the background, it's actually my cat's eating. I'm not eating. Just in case you thought I was rude. Alright, so I only showed the one hand because the other hand is the same idea. So this is after I've filed the nails and I'm just putting some crystals using the Light Elegance nail glue, and that stuff is really good. It definitely makes the crystals stay on very well, so I highly recommend it. And then I'm just using the back of my wax pencil to make sure the crystal is stuck onto the glue, because the glue takes some time to dry. So for the thumbs, my client wanted a larger crystal for the thumbs, and I thought that was a pretty good idea. So this is a larger crystal. Alright, and then it's ready for top coat time. So what I do is I have 2 LED lamps on each side of the client, and I do the fingers first and then get the client to put their hand in the lamp, and then do the other hand, and then do the thumbs at the very end. I've never had a good result having the client put the entire hand in. The thumb always gets missed. It's just the angle, or yeah, something. It's not that great. So that's kind of how I do it. And the top coat that I'm using here is the Born Pretty tempered top coat. I used to use the E-Nail Couture one, but I find that one is, 1, it's very expensive, and 2, it seems to crack. So crack as in it cures hard, but then over time you can see the top coat cracking, and I don't find the issue with this one, so I've been liking it. So here are the finished results. I did use an app to make the bling more crazy, so definitely next time I'll try not to use any filters so that you guys get the real deal. But anyways, thanks for watching, and if you have any comments, please comment down below and subscribe, like. Thank you.